no idea what dashima is, what is this, what is that. And so if you kind of see and smell and maybe can taste it, then you get familiar with what goes in pretty much. In all cuisine, I think that there's about 5 to 7 ingredients that all come together. Japanese cuisine is the same thing. Dashi, Korean soup base ingredients are very similar. We're just working with one another in and out. But other than that, once you get familiar with it and go to a Korean market, then you start to see what it is. Okay. For example, here tonight, this is dry seaweed. Okay. This is pretty much what restaurants use for miso soup. Okay. But once again, dry. If you put it in here, it's not even that much portion. Look how big it turned out. Look at all that. Okay.
How much is that?
Gosh, no, that's not even half. Maybe I think a little less than half. Yeah. Okay. So we don't need a lot. I think I overdid it because I want you to take a lot of food home tonight. Okay. Is that good? Yeah. This is dry seaweed. Okay. Soak it in water about 15 minutes, maybe more. Okay. But this is how it should feel. Now, we're assuming that our hands are clean. Okay, Korean cooking, we don't really use much of utensils. We use a chopstick, but you're going to see me tonight just dipping my hand in things because I'm so used to that way. And sometimes it just helps me to work faster, be more efficient, okay? So, knowing that my hand's clean, yours is clean too, constantly go to the sink and wash your hands, please, okay? I use my towel a lot, okay, wipe down. But I want you to, not here, I don't want you to just kind of look at it and say, oh, okay, that's dry seaweed. I want you to feel, eat it. You really get familiar with it. This is where you do it, okay? So please take some, come over here, take a little bit. The thing about the Korean cuisine is that we just don't make something and then there is no meaning or we just eat it. It's not a physical food, it's a soul food. It's a holistic food. So he's telling me, like all the first generation Koreans will do for me when I'm doing a demo, make sure you tell the significance of it, you know? The significance of this particular seaweed and the soup that we're going to be making today is that it has high calcium, natural sodium, okay? So basically, this is a mother who's pregnant, and she's found out she's pregnant. And this is the particular soup that she takes, or the mother-in-law or the mother provides, because this will bring high nutrition not only to her, but the child that's inside of her. And our consumption in Korea, in China, and Japan doesn't start the day we're born like here. Our days don't count the day we are physically out of the womb, but we start the first day we know that there is a child inside, baby inside. So this particular soup is provided to the mother, and she takes it for literally about 9 months, making sure that she gets all the nutrition that she needs, plus the baby. So that's what my father was saying, okay? My wife had to go through this too after she got so sick of the soup. But she took that too. Now, another thing is, Koreans hate me. They hate when I cut my vegetables or food, whatever, because for Koreans, they like everything long. There's a significance of length, how it's cut, the vegetables and length is cut, because it symbolizes longevity, long life, prosperity. You cut short, you turn short like me, and you become poor like me. So they say never cut, okay? That's a colleague on the financial live stream, bloodstream and everything. I don't know how true that is, but okay, that's what they believe, okay? And so I'm passing this down to you, okay? Once again, shiitake mushroom here. If they're fresh and stock, great, good dough, but dry ones are just as good, okay? So shiitake mushrooms, gotta soak it in water for about good half an hour to an hour, and then this is what happens. It becomes limp, okay? And they're tasty, yummy. One of the things I do with the fresh shiitake when they're in season, when they're huge, I stuff it with blue crab, marinated with masado and a little bit of mayo. I deep fry it and cut it in half. And I use pepper sauce. Okay, but even little ones are great to do with blue crab. Stuff it and deep fry it, and once again, if you get thirsty, please help yourself a drink. Making first dish, what is it called? It's called MI-YEOK-GUK. MI-YEOK is seaweed. Guk is soup. So you're going to be hearing that word a lot, okay? Spicy tofu soup. Guk. Guk is soup, okay? Oh, ghee is good. Ghee is good. Like this much here, okay? And what I would do is stack it. And then when you finish, all right. Yeah. Okay.
Very good. Thank you.
I'm going to come behind you. So we're going to make sure it's like it now. Okay, so
specific question.
same thing.
I think you're doing just right this way.
Okay, Chef, the basic Korean stock that we use, we make soup base. Like for example, if you were to make Japanese stock, obviously everything comes from dashi. Dashi is the Japanese basically stock, and this is pretty much bonito flakes. So basically, actually, it's dry bonito fish in Japan. They sun dry it for months, literally becomes stone hard, and then they grade that, and then they use that skin, the flavor, to make dashi. Well, this is part of that bonito fish, but it's flakes. I want you to smell it, but this is the base for Japanese dashi, where we use it to make miso soup, and we make other things. But a lot of restaurants don't do this because it's too expensive. So they just do miso paste and soy sauce, but you have to use bonito flakes for flavor.
Like you don't have more.
Yes, okay. So I want you to go and pass it out. You would taste the flake a little bit. It's good. It's fish. After I use it and strain it, what I like to do is even take that fish because it's protein, high protein, and I like to put some tofu and some ponzu sauce and just eat it. Okay. So yeah, smell that. Get a smell, and that's that particular smell that you will be acquired. Just wanting to smell all the time in your soup.
Eat it.
Okay. Yeah, eat it. It's good.
Try it. The Viking.
Pollock, okay? I believe it's pronounced pollock. Okay, some Polak, some others are Polak, okay? But this is a jerky. It's a dry Korean. Okay, go ahead and pass this out. This is the base for our stock, okay? We also use, I don't have it here, dry anchovies. We use dry anchovies, use it, that's why kimchi making is so complicated in Korea, because kimchi making depends on which culture, geographic location, even 10 miles away from each other, they make their kimchi different. Yeah, like my father makes his quite different than my mother and my mother-in-law and so on. My mother-in-law, she's in southern Korea, which is Busan. Their kimchi is a foot long. I mean, it is, and she presented that, she just looked at me and said, is this guy going to take it all and eat it? Because that means if I take it all and put it in my mouth and take it down and say, it's great, even though he's short, he has a big heart, he won't abuse my daughter as much. He won't be as finicky. That's how they test you. Yeah, it's terrible, but that's what happens. So she gave me her Busan kimchi, which is hot and spicy and long. It's not cut. I like small pieces of kimchi. So she looked at me and oh boy, I gotta win this lady, you know, I gotta make her my wife. So I took that kimchi and oh, great. And so that's a Busan kimchi, okay? Yeah. My father, on the other hand, he doesn't like a lot of spice on his. My mother's from Seoul and hers is different too. So, okay, so this, we're gonna make the stock. So whoever finished, so help us go ahead and make a Korean stock for the soup.